Welcome to ReThink, the podcast that empowers you to challenge your existing beliefs and embrace new, more productive ways of thinking. Here at ReThink, we believe that the key to self-fulfillment lies in shattering old thought patterns and adopting new mindsets that support personal growth and empowerment. With expert guests and thought leaders from a wide range of fields, we explore strategies and insights that can help you achieve success and fulfillment in all areas of your life. From relationships to career, business ownership, and health, you are the source of your own success. We're just here to help you tap into your true potential and create a brighter future. So join us on the journey of personal growth and empowerment, and let's rethink what's possible for our lives. Hey guys, welcome into the podcast. Today is day 2 of our 10 days, our revenue generating plan, our 10-day revenue plan. And if this is the first time you've heard that concept, that means you need to listen to our last podcast where I introduced this idea. We're going to go through 10 days of understanding how to promote our product, our passion product or service, specific to digital products and social media marketing, and how to create revenue and expand and build your customer base. So there are 10 total days that come on the back of our 30-day monetization and manifestation series. So you got a lot to listen to. If all this sounds new to you, you got a lot to get caught up on. If you're right on board, you've been riding with us, thank you guys so much. We're going to continue with day 2. And today, what's the topic for today? Today, we're talking about that 3-part Reels funnel. This is from discovery to purchase. This idea is going to help you, or this podcast is going to help you understand how to introduce an idea to your audience, educate them on how it can benefit them, and then number 3, convert it into sales. That's what we're talking about today. And this is going to be available for you to purchase. This is a small PDF for you as a listener, for you to be able to purchase from us if you want to go into more detail and be able to implement this for your company, for your idea. All right. So let's just kind of jump into it. Let's get started. We're not going to be super long today. I'll just say our prior podcast was a free download for you as a listener. And that one is how to create and sell a $7 digital product that sells while you sleep. How to create and then sell a $7 digital product that can sell while you sleep. And if you're interested in that, go back to the previous podcast and take a listen. Today, the 3-part funnel. So any prerequisites for this, Kelly? No, not necessarily. You can be brand new to social media. Obviously, it's going to work better if you already have a following. We have a podcast. We have followers on social media. So having some level of established currency, if you will, with our clients, potential clients, new clients and things like that, we may see quicker results because people are used to hearing from us. We have followers already. But this can work if it's just out of the gate. This is something new for you, okay? So no necessary prerequisite. You don't have to have super duper technical skills and things like that. It would help if you do have some level of technical skill because to some degree, you will have to put your hands on that social media and begin to post and record and communicate out with your audience. But we'll talk about that a little later. So reels that sell without being salesy or pushy. Reels that sell without being salesy or pushy. Instagram reels sometimes are for entertainment, but they don't necessarily have to be. What's your end goal? The prime real estate here is, and as it relates to what we're talking about, is to create content that is going to sell or build trust. So let's say you're a subject matter expert in some arena. It can be fashion, it can be weight loss, it can be personal development. Okay, you're a subject matter expert. How do you drive traffic to your website? How do you drive traffic to your courses? How do you drive traffic to your training? Okay. Obviously, social media can be and is for many people a very significant means of traffic in terms of new customers, supporting existing customers, and even selling more to your current customer base. Here's the mistake a lot of people make. They post reels randomly. They're not attached to any long-term idea. One day it's about this, one day it's about that. And if you want to be more effective, you've got to be more intentional, and that's what the key is here. So let's take it this way. Sales don't just happen. Sales are formulated and built around the content journey. You ever heard that? A content journey. Sales happen when your content flows and there's an actual journey. There's introduction, education, conversion. Your content should introduce an idea to someone through your content, educate them through your content, and then convert them using your same content. And I'm going to give you a sneak peek on how to do it. Awareness, that's introduction. Trust building, that's education. And then conversion, that's you generating some revenue and, creating a new customer. What's an intro reel? Well, you get someone's attention. You attract them to look or listen to your reel. This is your way of saying, hey, I'm here. Look at my content. Look at my product. Look at my service. You're showing people that you understand their pain. So let's say you are a subject matter expert and you are a trainer. So you help people to either maintain a good physique or, stay in physical health. And one of the things you may do is help people to lose weight. Okay. So you have to identify your pain point. Where is it that you're going to enter your digital product? So first of all, you need to know what your digital product is. Is your digital product, for example, 3 easy ways to lose 5 pounds in a week? 3 easy ways to lose 5 pounds in a week. The reason that's significant is just because it's a niche. It's losing weight, but it's a micro niche in that you are not trying to solve their entire problem. Their goal could be 150 pounds, but you just want to show them that you can help them actually lose weight, a small amount, in 5 days. So you got a 3-part PDF, a digital download that they can get from you that's going to help them do that. And guess what? It only costs a few bucks. You listen to our last podcast, $7 was a sweet spot for us. So let's say that's you. If you're going to introduce that to your audience, what do you need to do? Hey, look at what I have. Maybe you introduce yourself. My name is John. I'm a fitness coach. I've been doing this for a certain amount of years. I help people lose weight. I've helped so many people over the years lose weight. That sort of thing. You wanted to bring this to your audience attention, who you are and what it is that you do. The second thing is the educate reel. Many people exercise wrong. I've seen this type of video so many times. I don't care if it's squats. I don't care if it's sit-ups or ab work, whatever. Most of the time, people who exercise at home, they may be doing it wrong because there's not a trainer there. There's not a professional there to guide them through. And if they're using YouTube or just doing the best that they can, chances are they could be doing it wrong. So in your case, you've introduced yourself as a fitness, that's your subject matter expert. You're an expert at fitness. Now, let me help you do something. Let me help your back feel better. You've been doing sit-ups this way, do them this way. No success in losing weight? Let me show you 3 things that you can do in the next 5 days that help you lose 5 pounds this week. Okay? It could be technique. It could be, it could be a tool. It could be exercise, whatever the case may be. You're now educating your potential new client on your service, your digital product that's built around. So what does that look like? It's a step-by-step guide. It's a walkthrough. It should be dummy-proof. It should be no more than 5 steps. Mine are usually 3. Okay. But depending on what your process is, 3 to 5 steps is probably the most I would go. You want to make it simplistic. You want to make it short and sweet. Common mistakes are You want to include common mistakes so that you can add value to their processes. So, like I mentioned before, if people are normally doing squats wrong, here's something that is commonly done incorrectly when people are squatting, and it can cause back pain. Here's something that is commonly done wrong. Let's say, for example, you want to help people lose the weight again. Believe it or not, there's still a large segment of the population that doesn't understand fasting or that eats before they go to sleep. Literally, they will eat late at night and then go to sleep, and I don't understand why I can't lose weight. That's a common misunderstanding. Perhaps you can help guide your audience to losing those 5 pounds in 5 days by helping them understand a common mistake that people make. Behind the scenes of your strategy and project, it's always good for people to know that you're human and that these are things that perhaps you've done in the past that help you lose weight. Okay. I used to eat really late at night. And since I stopped that, I've been able to maintain my weight. I cut my eating off at 7 o'clock every day. And I've noticed over the last 6, 8, 12 months, I've maintained my weight or lost weight every single time. These are personal things that not only educate the listener, the viewer, but it also personalizes you as actual testimony as it relates to your product. Now we get into the sweet part. This is conversion. This is where you're going to have a call to action and say, hey, if you're interested in getting results like I have, then here's where I would like for you to do. That could be go to your website, go into the show notes, look in the description, send me a text, whatever it is and however it is you got it set up, you need to make sure that the audience understands how to get your digital product. So present the offer, call them to action confidently. Now that they know you and that they trust you, and this is going to happen over a series of posts, you want to invite them to buy. Show them the transformation, and it could be you personally or someone that you worked with in the past. And this is what it looks like. Before and after is always good, particularly when you're talking about losing weight. Your product or your system works because here's me before and here's me after. That's clean cut. Client testimonials are always really good. And what you get when you purchase type of demo. So let's say you were bundling a couple things. People like to feel like they're getting value, don't you? So if you're selling this digital product, why don't you have a free file that you have to support them that can go along with it? So over deliver is my point. Okay, over deliver. Now, this is just a 3-step funnel, and I've gone through it relatively quickly because if you want all of the details, which I do have, and if you want the step-by-step for each of these, then what I want you to do is go to our show notes or go to our website. Okay. In all of our show notes, there's one link that goes to our website, and we are going to have this available for you. It is called the 3 parts funnel. And this is from discovery to purchase. It is very simple steps. I even have a chart in here that shows you how to post Monday through Sunday with your social media to ensure that you're doing 3 posts a day to 5 different social media. What those 3 posts should be, the intro, the education, the conversion, and what are those 5 social media? TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Threads, and also YouTube Shorts. Okay, we teach you how to do all that in this 3-page PDF. So if that's something you're interested in inserting into your company's processes, this can, and then it doesn't matter what your product is, doesn't matter what your service is. Get it out there to the public, and if the public can use it, this is a way to advertise for your product or service. So short and sweet, listen to it again. And if you want the actual PDF that goes into much more detail and you want to get started today, click us in the show notes and we'll be happy to send it to you. Thanks, guys. Bye. That's all for today's episode of ReThink. We hope that you've enjoyed this exploration of new ideas and perspectives and found valuable insights and strategies that you can apply to your life. Remember, you are the source of your own success and fulfillment. And by embracing new ways of thinking, you can unlock your true potential and yes, create the life that you truly desire. Now, if you've enjoyed this episode, we encourage you to support the podcast by sharing it with your friends, your family members, your loved ones, and associates, and even your followers on social media. Also, leave us a review on your favorite podcast platform. Lastly, Don't forget to check out our show notes for free downloads and empowering ebooks that can help you on your journey of personal growth and empowerment. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. We look forward to exploring more ideas and insights with you in the next episode of ReThink.